Alright guys and girls, welcome to another episode of Astral Auto Repairs. Can you dig it? Alright, check it out. Today I'm going to show you how to replace the spark plugs and the coils on a 2012 Ford F-150. Coming up on Astral Auto Repairs. This channel is a member of the Astral Stars, which means we have a zero-tolerance policy against the harassment of others. Anybody who violates that policy will be banned. For further information, please visit www.theastralstars.com. Alright guys, first thing you want to do is take off the oil cap. And I'm going to tell you why. First, let's take it off. Take it off, put it to the side. The next thing you do is you got your engine cover here. Then you just want to pick up on that engine cover, and as you can see, the oil cap would have prevented me from taking this cover off, and I would have messed something up. So you got to get that off. So you got to pop it up and pull it out. And what you're doing is you're pulling it. You got these two little grommets right here, and you got this little grommet over here. So what you're doing is pulling it out of this bracket, pulling it out of there, and picking it up from the top. All right, we'll be right back. All right, guys, the next thing you do, you're going to see a big rubber piece back here that's covering up the high pressure fuel pump. That's all you got to do is just pick that up and get it right out of the way and put it to the side. And that's going to uncover the coils on that side. All right, on this side, you're going to have 3 coils on each side. One, and that one has been replaced, but we're putting a different brand in instead of the Duralast. 2 and 3. All right, the first thing we're going to do is unplug the coils. Now, each coil is held on. It's a tab right here that you squeeze down into the connector and pull back. But you will not be able to do that until you take this little red latch right here, and you got to just pop that back just like that. Now, sometimes you might pop this out and it'll just come out. Don't worry about it, guys. Throw it away. You don't need it. It'll still hold in place. All right, then what you do is take that part of the connector, push that tab down, and unplug the coil. Let's go over here and do one more. Screwdriver, and I take my finger right here to stop it from coming all the way out. Pop it out. Squeeze the tab down towards the connector and pull back. All right, let's disconnect all 6 coils and we'll be right back. All right, guys, we got all of them disconnected. Now, back here where your high pressure fuel pump is, you see I got the coil disconnected. Let me go in a little bit. But before you take this coil out, you're going to have to unplug it because you do not want to mess up this connector right here. Now, up under this connector, there's a tab that you're going to pick up to the connector and pull back. Take it off. Let's turn it over so you can see it. That tab right there, you're going to push it in towards the connector and pull back. So that way that coil can come right up. All right, so we got all our coils disconnected and we'll be right back. All right, guys, the next thing you're going to need is a deep 8mm 3/8 drive socket, or it can be a 5/16. They're the same thing. And if you guys haven't got you one yet, get you a cordless 3/8 drive ratchet. This one's from Harbor Freight. It was $99. This is the Earthquake XT. This thing is gonna make jobs a lot easier. And if you don't have it, just use a regular 3/8 drive ratchet. Now, your coils are held on by 1 bolt. That's the 8mm bolt or 5/16. And that's all you're gonna need to do all 6 coils is use this setup right here. So you're gonna go in there. 1, 2, 3, and then you're gonna do the 3 on the other side. And what you wanna do is completely remove the bolt and put them all together. You don't have to worry about it because all 6 bolts are the same length, so you can put them all together. All right, so let's get all 6 bolts out and we'll be right back. All right, guys, we got all bolts out. I got all my 6 bolts right up here, out of the way. The next thing we'll do, taking out the coils, is very easy. What you want to do is just wiggle it back and forth and pop it right up. Pop them right up. Wiggle it and pop it right up. Oops. All right, let's get the other side done and we'll be right back. All right, guys, we're on the driver's side coils and we got a little problem right here. This one, I'm trying to twist it and take it up, but it will not come up. So what I'm doing to get me a pair of hose pliers. And what I'm gonna do here is take the hose pliers, grab it right around the plug part, close to the coil as possible, twist it, and bring that up. Man, these things are tight. These things are tight. You know, let me see if I get up under here instead. And you want to be, I'm trying not to avoid prying up against the valve covers because the valve covers are plastic. You know what, let's grab it right between here where the bolt hole goes at. So that way, oh my goodness. Ah, okay. Whew, got one, dang it. So these things really pull out of there. Now, the one right here in the front, this hose is going to be in the way right here. Now, to disconnect this hose, let me see the camera. Right here, you're going to see a little lever. See that little gray lever right here? You want to push that lever over to the side. So I pushed it that way, and then that hose will come up. Just like that. Alright, so then you wanna just carefully move it to the side a little bit just to get that coil out of there. Now, my other coil in the back is stuck too. So now I'm gonna take my same hose pliers, grab it right where the bolt hole is. And pop it out just like that. And get these pine needles out of the way. Alright, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, the next thing you're going to need is a 5/8 3/8 drive socket, spark plug socket if you have, a magnetic one is preferably, that's pretty good, or a 16mm, and you want to use a 6-inch 3/8 drive extension. And this is the only thing you're going to need to get these spark plugs out, well, and a 3/8 drive ratchet. So let's start off with the first one. You want to set it down. Again, I'm using my Big Bill. The reason why I call this my Big Bill, because one of our subscribers, his name is Bill, he sent this to me. His name is Big Bill. Big Bill, yeah, okay, Big Bill. All right, so you got your 3/8 drive ratchet. You want to go ahead, loosen it up. And what's good about the cordless, the Big Bill, is now that I got it loose, I can go ahead and especially good because these plugs are pretty long. So now, if you have a magnetic socket, you would have been took that out already. But being that you don't, you're a poor man like I am, you got yourself a 3/8 hose. This is about a 6-inch, and all thing you to do is take it down, hook it onto the spark plug. Yeah. And pull it right up, just like that. All right. So, oops. That sucked. That's what plug was down in there. Time to get a magnet. All right, so now we got it situated. Go to the next one. Do the same thing for all of them. All right, we'll be right back. All right, guys, we got our 6 brand new spark plugs. The customer got NGKs, Iridium, great plugs. The next method we're gonna do, guys, is put some anti-seize on the threads so they do not seize up. Now I know the NGK says do not use it, but you go ahead, trust them, and go ahead and that spark plug seize up inside your head, then you're gonna look them crazy in the face. So the method we're gonna be using is called the 007. That's instead of using your fingers, you're gonna grab you a Q-tip instead.
Thank goodness, because we all got sick of the story.
Take a Q-tip, and we're just gonna put just a layer right around the threads. All right, and that method's called the 007. All right, so let's get all 6 plugs done, and we'll be right back. Huh? Alright guys, we're ready to put these spark plugs in. Now it's very important that you start putting these spark plugs in by hand. So that's why this 3/8 drive, 3/8 hose comes in handy. And also, don't go crazy with the anti-seize. As you notice, just a Q-tip width, and I just put one bead around. Now what you want to do is take a spark plug, put it into the hose like that, will hold it into place. I'm gonna grab two of them so we can do two of them together. Alright, let's go over here to the car. And what you want to do is got your spark plug into your hose. You want to lower it down into the cylinder, and then you want to turn it as many threads as you want, but definitely the minimum of 5. And if you can still turn it after 5 threads real easy like I'm doing, then you know it's not cross-threaded. Because if you cross-thread it, you're going to mess this up, and that head is going to have to come off. So then once you get it in there, at least 5 threads, pop it off, get your next one. Put it on, lower it down into the cylinder, turn it, minimum of 5 threads, pop it off. Alright, let's get the others in and we'll be right back. Alright guys, if you've followed me so far, I am very proud of you. So, being said that, you deserve a yeah, buddy. Alright, next thing you're gonna do is grab your 16mm or 5/8 3/8 drive socket deep with a 6-inch 3/8 drive extension, and now we're gonna tighten up the plugs. This time you do not grab your big bill. This time, then what you can do, I'm gonna do 2 plugs with you. You're gonna grab your 3/8 drive ratchet, and what you're gonna do here is keep going until it stops, and once it stops, just a little bit more. That's it. Do not be Superman and try to tighten this up. Alright, watch again. Man, these things got some long threads on them. Alright, as soon as it stops, and then snugged up and stopped, now a little bit more. That is all. Alright, let's get the other ones done and we'll be right back. Alright guys, now we're ready to install the coils. The customer got Delphi coils. These things are great, and a lot of times they are OEM equipment. And he went to Rock Auto, get the parts. You guys know about Rock Auto. Yeah, buddy. Right, let's take us one of these coils out. Oh man, look at the quality of that. Dang, look at that right there. Now guys, check this out. I'm going to show you something here. A lot of times you'll see spark plugs. Dang it. Oh my God, I like it. Sometimes you'll see a spark plugs with like the spark seems to come through the coil and arc out against there. What happens is, if you look at these 2 coils, notice how the opening around in this one is a lot wider than the Delphi. This one will really seal and keep that spark going right down to that spark plug. This is great. Alright, so let's go over here. I'm going to show you one. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you 2 because I feel generous. What, Zibby? Alright, we got 2 of them. Let's go over here to the car. I keep calling this a car, it's a truck.
A vehicle.
Okay, go back over here to the vehicle. Alright, very simple guys. What you want to do is lower it down, and you got the bolt holes where they go to, and that's all you do is lower it down, and as you bring it down, make sure the plug is out of the way. You want to just twist it and go twist it right into place. That's it. And once you get that in there, take one of the bolts and put it in there. One more time. Lower it down. And as you lower it down, twist it to bring it down. Great. Get a bolt. Move this out of the way. Start it off by a couple threads, at least 5 threads, so you know it's not cross-threaded. And then that one's done. All right, let's get the other 4 done, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, now we're ready to tighten up the coils. Nate, hey, look at that right there.
What is that?
It's broken on the top, like it hit up against something. I doubt if it did anything to the coil, but good thing we saw that. All right, now what you want to do is take your socket, your 8mm deep 3/8 drive or 5/16, and instead you can use the ratchet right now, but I'm gonna just get my hand, bring it down till my hand tightens it up and stop. It does not need a lot of pressure holding that coil down. So once I get my hand tightened down, take my ratchet, a little bit more. That's it, okay? Over tighten these things, you're gonna break something. Let's do it one more time. Let's do this one. Bring it down by hand. Then get the ratchet on there. And just till it stops. That's it. All right, then once we do that with all of them, now you want to take your connector, push your connector on till it clicks, and then take the red tab and lock it into place. One more time, put it on till it clicks, push the red tab into place. Again, if you lose that red tab, don't worry about it. It's not really important, as long as the other thing holds on. All right, so let's get the rest of them done, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, we got all of them done. The next thing we're gonna do is reconnect our fuel pump, high pressure fuel pump. And remember, the connector right there, the little tab, that's gonna be towards the bottom. Push it on until it clicks. Perfect. Now we got our one last thing over here is our hose. And that's all we have to do, just push that hose down. Done. That's it. This job is coming out great, man. I like this. All right, guys, the next thing we're gonna do is get our engine cover. And remember I told you, it's got these 2 little circles right back here. And they're gonna go back there, right up under there. So you gotta push them back in there. Lower the cover. Make sure the hole is going over where the oil cap is. And then just push down. Just like that. Oops, my bad, guys. Pick this back up. Forgot about the cover. You're gonna have to put that. And under the bottom of this thing, you're gonna see a round piece right here, an indentation that goes right over the fuel pump. Get that on. Okay. Then get that back there. Okay, push it down. Get your oil cap. Twist it on. And this job is done. Congratulations, you did the spark plugs and coils. All right, we'll be right back.
All right, so that's how you change your spark plugs and coils on a 2012 Ford F-150 FX2 with a 3.5 engine. If you guys have any comments or questions, you can post it below in the comment section, or you can email Timmy at tim@astralautorepairs.com. Hope you paid attention. If not, watch it again. This is Sylvia from Astral Auto Repairs. If we can't repair it, nobody can. See you next time.